Hello there, and welcome back for another tarot reading. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. This is going to be a divine masculine energy pool here for the collective. So it may or may not resonate with you. So just take the part that fits, discard the rest, because it only means that this is not your reading, okay, at this time. So Divine Masculine, this is your reading. So take the part that fits, like I just said. Don't even worry about it, but I might as well say cross watcher, okay? Because there may be some divine masculines teaching out. Because I know a lot of divine masculines have answers or questions here, especially pertaining to the heart. So we're going to start off this reading pulling the divine masculine's energy using the psychic tarot for the heart to see what type of heart space the divine masculine is in at this current moment here. Okay, so we're going to see, because we know these divine masculines been going through it, okay? We think that we got it bad, but these divine masculines, these masculines, period, are the ones who are more challenged here. Divine masculine, please. Show me the divine masculine's current energy. What is the divine masculine's current heart space, please, towards his divine feminine? And we have well-deserved reward. They say they deserve their divine feminine here. They say they deserve her. They deserve her. Because they say if anybody deserves to go to the top, it's their divine feminine with them. That's what they say. Well-deserved reward here. So it seems like this divine masculine may have been really working on something here. And I feel like this person feels like after they've made some type of accomplishments, that they feel like their desire, the most rewarding feeling can be is to reach your accomplishment plus have your divine feminine right by your side here. And at the bottom we have the base chakra here. So this person is dealing with their spiritual man here. This base chakra deals with the overall energy of the person. I believe this is connected with the source here, and this is a lot of red energy here. Let me make sure, because you see this red, well-deserved reward and base chakra, that's red. So there's some type of action taking place within this divine masculine. I feel like because they're tapped into their higher self side here. But they had to put in some work, though. It wasn't easy. It's I have. This is the key word. It says I have here. So this deals with earthly issues here. The monies, the stability, the safety, and the shelter, and all those physical, monetary things. So like I said, I feel like this divine masculine has put some type of work in, because you see this person is elevated. They're at the top of gold. They're standing on top of abundance here. And they're happy. It's action here. It could be some type of addiction with it too. This is why this red is here. But their well-deserved reward is to reach their accomplishments plus have, because this base chakra is dealing with their accomplishments, their worldly aspects, is to reach their accomplishments plus have that loving, nurturing energy to support that. And that's the divine feminine here. We got seek after that. This person has been seeking. This person has been introspecting here. So this is the divine masculine's current. This is the divine masculine's current heart space towards his divine feminine. It's well-deserved reward and base chakra here. Well-deserved reward and base chakra here. So let me see what we want to pull here. Let me see. Show me some energy for divine masculine. What's divine masculine going through? How does the divine masculine feel about their divine feminine at this time? Please show me. Pull these first. We got these V-Love crystals here. Divine masculine. How do you feel about your divine feminine? Please show me. Want to know how you feel about your divine feminine. Divine masculine, how you feel about your feminine here at this time? I feel like you're building your money. You're all the way to the top. That's what you've always wanted. I see stability in your life here. But what does that have to do with your divine feminine? How does this connect with divine feminine, please? How does divine feminine fit in with this well-deserved reward and this base chakra for divine masculine, please? Communication extremities here. Extremities here. So this person could have been on fire. I feel like this person was on fire while they got this well-deserved reward. Because like I said, it could have been obsessive. This is probably why a lot of feminines have not heard from their divine masculine, because they've really been putting in a lot of energy into building some type of stability here. But I feel like it's been overboard here. I feel like this is why it's been lack of communication here. It's because they were extremist as far as their goals and their objectives and their materialistic things, the things of this world. This is how they feel towards their divine feminine. They feel like they're on their path towards building all of the worldly aspects that they desire. Therefore, they haven't communicated here with their divine feminine here, because they're too in this, they're on fire for success here. This divine masculine is on fire to be on the top. Because you see all this red here. They're on fire. They've really pushed themselves. It's almost like it's an obsessive push, overbearing push. You know, just work. But it's also other things attached with it here, because you see fire here. So I feel like this person may have even been taking some type of enhancements, some type of drugs to enhance their ability to push themselves even further, because they're determined to get to the top, and it looks like they're getting to the top. So as a result, they're not communicating. There's no communication here. But this is wise, because they're working on this abundance here. This is what they want, this abundance. You know, a lot of these divine masculines grew up without. And so we know these divine masculines have to fit this image, because their financial aspects is their validity here in society. Society judges a man by what he has, his education, his land, his car, his romance. That romance always want to come out. So that the divine masculine has not communicated romance. There's been no communication, but he still has romantic feelings towards their divine feminine. But I feel like this divine masculine is saying that I just can't give that energy right now. This person is choosing the materialistic things over love right now. And I get it, but it's like it's extreme. It's obsessive here. It's going to stand in the way of anything. Intimacy. So they think about the divine feminine as romantic, intimate with sex. So it's like this divine masculine is saying, damn, I'm so busy on my grind. You know, I'm obsessed. I can't let anything interfere. I can't afford to communicate with divine feminine, because I can't put that energy into divine feminine, because I'm not going to allow any type of distractions. And if I were to entertain divine feminine, it would only be for intimacy. It's just a little sexual gratification here or there, but I can't put my all into it right now, because I have to reach this goal here. Then we have separation underneath the bottom. So this is why you guys are separated. I feel like it was other reasons too, but I feel like this is the reason that's keeping you separated. It's because this person is all about this money and this thing here. And I feel like there's not going to be any trust anyway, because the divine feminine is not going to trust their divine masculine here. All right, so let's put some more cards here. Try to make some room here. All right, show me some more energy for divine masculine. Ooh. So he is bored and discontent, though, the Four of Cups. Yep, he is. Because all this work and no play. But the thing about this is, although he's working to get this well-deserved reward, there's no fun in this work. It's just work. He's totally disconnected from any type of curricular activity, anything that will bring him any type of emotional fulfillment. So not only is he bored and discontent, I feel like people who are trying to pursue this divine masculine, he's rejecting it. He's rejecting their offers here. He don't want them, and they still after him. He's surrounded by all this fire. But I feel like if he does entertain, it's only gonna be for sexual things here. This is the same way with, well, it looks like he's turning down all other offers, but I feel like he'd go to divine feminine, but it'll only be just for sex. But they're not happy, but they're chasing the almighty dollar here. Divine masculine, show me some more energy for divine. See, they're turning down all the other offers because they say, look, I'm trying to build my money. And I don't want just anybody offering me anything. I want brand new love. I want something that's overflowing here. I want something that's going to give to me emotional fulfillment, because I'm getting the materialistic things. Now all I need is love, but I need new love. I don't want the old love. Don't keep coming back to me trying to offer me your tainted cup. I want new love here. So this divine masculine wants new love here. They don't want the old love because they're trying to make some changes. It's almost as if this divine masculine is trying to work their way out of negative environments and away from around negative people. Because I feel like up here at the top, which this divine masculine put that energy to get that, it's always people around them constantly trying to offer their cup to him. Up at the top, he steady got people trying to ride up there to the top with him. Trying to offer their cup because they want to get in, but the divine masculine is rejecting their offers because they hip to it. It's like this divine masculine, it's like he's obsessed with work, and I feel like he's putting his energy into working so he doesn't have to deal with all of the temptations around him. Yet and still his emotions is on their divine feminine in this new beginning, this Ace of Cups here. Ooh. Someone who they find extremely beautiful and attractive. This is why I feel like they would give the divine feminine a little time. Even though they're working like Hebrew slaves, they'd take some time to hunt her. Because look, they're still attracted to her. They're attracted to her. They have romantic feelings and they want to be intimate with her. But they know that the only thing they can give her right now, it's like they've made a lot of progress in their career or whatever their endeavor is to reach the worldly aspect, but they're not quite there. This person has a little bit higher they want to go. This person really is trying to go higher. This is high, but I feel like they still need to go higher in their mind. But I feel like in this process, they don't have time to do anything. They'll sneak away for a little wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. But it's not emotionally fulfilling here. But this is how they're thinking about their divine feminine. They're rejecting other offers and they're waiting it out. They're putting their energy into working and building this empire, whatever this abundant lifestyle, which will they want to be looked upon like they're somebody. I feel like this divine masculine was looked down upon when they were a child. Because this person is standing up on top of something. This person is high. No one can look down on this person. No one can look down on this divine masculine and tell them that they're nothing. They'll never be anything because they're on top. And everyone can't get to the top. So it's like it's like their ego or some type of unhealed place is seeking this validation from irrelevant people around them, people who is not sewing into them, people who got their hand out to them, people who probably low-key hating on them, but through their own perseverance, and their perseverance came because they despise where they come from. That is the ammunition. Wait a minute. That is the ammunition that has pushed this divine masculine to reach very, very high. It's fearing not going back to where you came from. Whatever that was, that fire, that energy that's pushing this divine masculine to work themselves to the bone, just so they can be this image, just so they can be worthy, just so they can be looked upon like there's somebody here. Because I feel like a lot of these divine masculines were looked down upon. They were young boys and they wasn't taught properly. They didn't have the right teachings around them. So as a result, it made them come up lacking here. But this is how they view the divine feminine. They have a lot of sexual energy. They want a new abundant beginning. They have love for her, but it's just that they stuck on chasing this vision. It's like everybody has their own path to take. But this particular path, this divine masculine is taken, is from a unhealed place. It's from a broken place. It's from a rejected place here. Abandonment issues, not having a lot of things, because this, when you deal with this base chakra, it deals with your earthly things, your lights, your gas, your stability, how you're going to work, how you're going to maintain food, and in every aspect of the world. So this person feels like they deserve this uplift in their ego, in this image, because they never had it. And they know how sad it is when you don't have it and how people view you. And I feel like this person is thriving off of people looking up to them as opposed to looking down to them. So this is why they're hungry for it. They're addicted to it now. It's like, I don't care how high they get, they'll never be high enough. So it's almost as like they're constantly putting the divine feminine on the side. I'm almost there. I just need just a little bit more, while the divine feminine is just waiting on them. Some. But this person does want to come in. But see, like I said, they'll come in for the intimacy. They'll make time for that. This divine masculine wants to make time to be intimate here with their divine feminine. But this is all they can offer them, because they find her beautiful. They've always considered her beautiful, but she's not one of the ones is offering her cup anymore. She's no longer doing that. This is the universe's way of trying to give this divine masculine another chance to present his cup the right way to his divine feminine. But instead of him doing that, I feel like he may not take this cup. He just gonna take the lust and the sex and the intimacy. This is all they're gonna take, because they're still broken. Like I said, they could get high, and they'll never feel like they're high enough. It's in their mind, because they still need to be healed. Give me some more energy for this divine masculine towards their divine feminine, please. Let's see. Let me pull some of these other cards here. But it's not a karmic. Then you got this King of Swords here. See, this is why I say this person is not going to try to give the divine feminine anything more serious, because it's not logical for them at this time. It doesn't fit in. It doesn't fit into their whatever they're trying to, their objectives. They're chasing the money. They don't need love. They can't deal with love. Yeah, they can come in and hunch on you, but it's not the wise thing to do. I mean, they would do it, but I feel like they know that the divine feminine is not going to allow that. The divine feminine is not going to allow them to just come in and just use them up while they go try to build their abundance somewhere else and have the divine feminine waiting here. So this person is taking a different approach here. They're trying to be more mature about it, yet their body is still drawn to you. They're still drawn to you sexually. See, you're still their wish fulfilled in this Nine of Cups. You've always been this person's wish fulfilled. I also feel like you are this person's wish, the divine feminine, you are your divine masculine's wish fulfilled. This King of Swords is this divine masculine taking a more mature approach on accepting offers, because I feel like this is the divine masculine's energy towards people who are constantly trying to give their cup, because they see him elevating. They see him elevating, growing financially. He's the man now. He's up on the top. So up on the top, everybody trying to offer their cup now. But this divine masculine is seeing things differently now. He's seeing things differently now. He's not accepting all these cups, all these admirers, because none of these people participated in his growth. What pushed him to the growth is him not having as a child. That's what pushed him. It wasn't nobody else. It wasn't none of these people who always got their hands stuck out. No, this was stemming from some unhealed issues from their childhood. But I noticed that I feel like this is the divine masculine towards other pursuers that's always trying to offer him something, something in the cup. Some type of emotional, whatever it is. But he looking at it like, I don't want that. I don't do that no more. I don't even want that now. That's not fitting into my life. But when I look at all the rest of these cards, which is the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, it's like the divine masculine has a certain type of connection with their divine feminine. It's very, very compatible. So this divine masculine could be a couple of years younger than the divine feminine, because look how he's trying to rush into this grown-ass woman. I mean, they're not far off from A. They're not, they're very compatible. They're a lot alike. You know what I'm saying? So this is why the divine feminine would be the divine masculine's wish fulfilled. This is why I feel like the divine masculine is starting to grow up and mature, because now they're rejecting offers now. And it took them really growing up and maturing here, as far as pursuers and other people always pulling their attention away, because now they're waiting for something better, because they know who they want this with. They want this with this one who is more compatible, who's compatible with them all. Look, they're gonna give them good loving. They're highly intuitive, very psychic, very sensual. They're full of love and emotions, and they make the divine masculine just happy with this 9 of Cups here. This is the connection between the divine masculine and the divine feminine here. They're doing a lot of growing up here. I feel like this base chakra, dealing with their chakra, they've had to really align some things here. It's almost as if the universe has allowed whatever this divine masculine has been through, they've allowed this to be their fuel to push them past the rejection, to push them past the disappointments, push them past anything that has left them stuck and feeling unloved. This is some fire. They've really been extremists. This is the only thing that could get them to where they go, because like I say, some of these divine masculine actually needed this. They didn't want it. They needed this before their insecurities to validate them, because they're so broken emotionally. They're very broken emotionally. But men are not going to share that. But the universe has used their bad for their good for this particular divine masculine, because as a result, it has made them start looking at things differently in a more mature, logical way. But when it comes to divine feminine, god dang it, all that shit go out the door. They want to rush in and make it pop it, because they can't. They're just drawn to her, because it's that push and pull. It's that the divine feminine can love them. They know that she makes them happy, but they did not need love to interfere into their objective. Because you look at this. This is fire and water. They didn't want to deal with that fire and water at the time. They didn't want to deal with this water at the time, because they was on fire. See? This is what the divine masculine on. They on fire. They didn't need nothing to calm them down or to water them down. They didn't need this love and energy from divine feminine. They wasn't ready for it. But I feel like they're getting to be ready now. They're starting to be ready for divine feminine now, but they had to learn this. Whew, this is deep. They had to learn this. They really had to learn this here. But like I said, they didn't want the water, because they had to deal with the fire, because the fire was the only thing that was going to push them to that place where they felt elevated and they felt validated for a change. They felt like they were somebody. They felt like they were not what they've been through, because I feel like this divine masculine been through a lot of negative things in their life to be chasing this well-deserved reward in all of these earthly things. When we deal with the base chakra, this person was hungry for it. They were radical about it. They were obsessed with it. That's the only thing that fired them up, was that. They didn't need nothing to slow them down, nothing to calm them down right now, because they could get lost into that loving, nurturing energy and they wouldn't get it done. But then they wouldn't feel good about themselves then, because they had too many peers around them judging them, and they had to live up to those expectations here. But this particular divine masculine has superseded a lot of people around them. Look how high up they are. And then, see, they did this because of what people said they couldn't do. That's what pushed them. This come from everybody telling this divine masculine that they wasn't shit, they wasn't gonna ever be shit, but they gonna be just like they sorry ass daddy. That's what pushed this one up there, and that's why they feel like they ain't even high enough. I'm telling you, this one has it bad, but they still love their divine feminine. It's just that in their mind, it's just not time, because they're not high enough. They still reaching for the top, and I feel like as soon as they bump their head against the ceiling, well, they probably been knocked out the ceiling. As soon as they touch the sun, then they probably be ready then. But right now, this divine masculine, they love their divine feminine. Divine feminine is this divine masculine's wish fulfilled. But right now, the only thing they can give is some sexual energy. Although they love her, but they know she deserves more than this. And this is how I feel they do. And this is what I see. This is what I'm going to stick to. So, all right. This has been your quick little Divine Masculine's energy pool. So if this video resonates, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment and hit that notification bell. And I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye, Divine Masculines and Cross Watchers. Bye.